Simple random sampling is literally the simplest form of randomly selecting from the population of interest. So first you identify the population of interest. Let's say they're all calico cats. And that's my population of interest. So my sample will contain calico cats. So I draw simply directly from all those calico cats into n size sample, and those cats become part of my sample. So simple as that. And keep in mind, every individual in that population has an equal chance of being randomly selected. So the analogy I like to use with my students is a lotto machine. When the model spins the machine, the balls are randomly scattered around, and then he or she draws from the machine. So each of those balls has an equal chance of being picked. Anyways, identify the population of interest, draw from that population, and those drawn randomly from that population become part of your sample. That is simple random sampling. And there are some benefits and drawbacks. The first is the benefit is not complicated. It's pretty cost effective to conduct a simple random sampling or an SRS. In most cases, sampling bias is avoided as long as your sampling is done properly. There may be a drawback. The drawback is that the sampling may not be good if you don't have a very decent access to the population. In other words, your sampling frame is very limited. So let's say my population of interest are calico cats, but let's say they're hard to find, or I don't have access to all of them for some reason. Maybe some have owners and I don't want to go to their houses. So I don't have access to all calico cats. And some cats are in the wild. I don't know if I'm accounting for all the cats. So my sampling frame may be limited. So let's say there are truly 1,000 calico cats in the world, and I only have access to 20 of them. That's problematic because I don't have access to the rest of them. So my sample will only be drawn from that sampling frame. And if that sampling frame is very limited, given the size of the population, then we're in trouble. So the SR is only great when the population is large and you have a decent sampling frame from that population. Then simply randomly drawing from that population should be no issue.